Hey there, everybody. Welcome to a new Big Brother 25 update. You heard that correctly. This is not a dream. This is not a simulation. We're
Yeah,
back.
it is May 22nd, and we have an update on Big Brother, and it's a big one. There's premiere dates, sort of how long the season's going to be, if there's returning house guests or not. There's actual real information. And I know everybody's been speculating about all kinds of, is there going to be returning people? Is there going to be second chances? We finally have just real information.
This is sort of the thing is that, we try not to get too caught up in like the preseason hoopla of like this person saying this person is saying that. We're gonna have Devin back in like 12 different capacities. It's just like there's no almost all of it is always just like either skewed or wrong or just like, oh, it's like we don't want we don't want to do that. We don't want to torment ourselves. We don't want to torment you guys. We all want to be on the same page. We will have enough to talk about once the season actually begins. Survivor's not even over yet.
Yeah, we're going to be back this summer
Yes.
doing our daily live feed updates like we have for many years. I know we weren't here last summer. We just
Yeah.
needed a little bit of a brain break from the game. It is a lot to be covering the live
Yeah.
feeds as much as we do here at the channel. And we really appreciate everyone's support on that last summer to give us that break. But we're done. We're going to be back.
Okay. Well, before we dive into everything that we know here, and there's a good bit they announced, all things considered, given we're still a ways away. Jess and I recently started a Patreon, and we will have a link for you guys in the description so you can jump over there and check that out. In addition to like all the exclusive video content we're doing over there right now, which includes coverage of Survivor, Yellow Jackets, a lot of other great stuff. Once the season begins, we are going to have a weekly Patreon exclusive show over there all about Big Brother that you guys will be able to check out. And that is in addition to all the live feed stuff and the coverage that you're going to have here.
Thank you very much to all of our Patreons.
We really, really appreciate it. Now, first and foremost, premiere date.
Yep.
Wednesday, August 2nd, 90-minute premiere episode starting at 8 o'clock. I think the big obvious question that is going to come from this is, why are you doing this in August, given that this is a summer show? I've already seen VB Twitter is already up in arms about this, and I kind of understand because it's like we're so used to this in late June or July.
Yeah, it's not summer without Big Brother is really what it feels like, and for it to be starting so late and going so late into the fall, it's gonna have a very different feel to it.
Okay, so the reason why this is happening, we'll try to explain this as plainly as possible without getting too much in the weeds. But for those of you guys who do not know, there is currently a writer's strike going on between, the Writers Guild of America and all the networks and streaming services that are out there. This has been going on for weeks now, and, at least at the time of this recording, there isn't a lot of information out there that suggests that an end is in sight. Now,
No.
first and foremost, pay the writers. Come on, you guys have the money. They deserve their fair share. But also, because the process of making scripted stuff can be very complicated, you got to open a writer's room, you got to get scripts together, you got to have filming underway. It is very unlikely that CBS's typical fall schedule is going to start in late September, early October, which it typically is. And so what CBS is doing is they're basically being like, we want to make sure we have something on for at least the early part of the fall. Big Brother airs 3 times a week. That's going to happen again this season, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're all kind of used to that. So they're just being like, we're going to make sure we have programming on in the fall. We do not care as much about the summer, clearly, because we're not putting Big Brother on in July. So this is clearly what they're thinking about with that. Now, if you're annoyed about that, I understand we're annoyed about it too, but we are not the programming department at CBS.
No. And one of the other interesting things that is in this press release that they have said is that this is going to be all new house guests. So
Yes.
all the rumors out there of this person's coming back, that person's coming back, second chances, whatever. None of that seems to be happening. It's going to be a brand new cast, which I'm really excited about. It's, not that I don't like seeing people come back to play, but I really like seeing a new cast of people, seeing what they're going to bring to the table, and, just kind of going from there.
All right, is it time already to get people mad at me when the season hasn't even started?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't really want returning people. I'm not happy to see returning people back anymore. I am old. I
It
am
depends
jaded.
on who it is.
They're gonna bring back. They're gonna bring back Nicole. I don't want. I want new people. Okay, this is.
Wow, you just
Okay.
went right there.
See, well, this is the thing. Maybe Nicole's an iceberg. I just don't want to watch her play the game. I don't want to watch a bunch of people who have played this game so many times where that feeling of discovery is gone. This is not like the era of Big Brother All-Stars when you had Dr. Will come back. Twitter is a huge thing now. Social media is a much different thing now. I feel like people would be fake if they come back. There'd be too many we already saw enough of this on Big Brother 22, which was not a good season, which is what really boggles my mind with everybody being like, here's my dream cast. Like, let's bring these people back. It's never gonna be as good as you picture it's going to be in your head. I just don't believe in it anymore. And I could be wrong. This is the hill I'm on.
No, it's a different time. I mean, social media has made the game very different, where people are very hyper aware of social media and the way that people perceive them and the way that people talk about them, that it does affect the game now in a way that it never used to, where people would just go into the house and, be more of themselves, be a little more ruthless. It was, fine to make these big moves.
Yeah.
Now it feels like not everyone, but some people are playing for social media.
Yeah, and that's just not as much fun to me. I want to watch people be people and really just thrive and relish in the game. Now, the other thing that they have said in this press release is obviously expect the unexpected, but also with a season full of twists and turns and throwbacks to the last 24 seasons. Now, given that this is like number 25, it's a big milestone.
Yep.
You're going to want to try to do some things to sort of celebrate some of that. And so, they haven't specified what these things are. So there's
Bring back Pandora's box. I need to see Jesse jump out of it with a protein shake.
I think that is we need to see some things that are just fun, some things that are celebratory. Not everything has to be a big gameplay twist. Like, my immediate fear upon seeing this is that they're gonna overstuff this season with a lot of different things that they don't really need to do. It's sort of like, don't put Jeff Probst on your show as an executive producer, because then we're gonna have
goodness.
The Battle of the Block is going to be 1 week. Then the next week, we're going to bring in Team America. They're going to do some stuff. Then we're going to have 5 nominees the week after. There's going to be a hidden immunity idol hidden in the HOH room. It's going to be too much. Scale it back.
Absolutely.
Now, okay, so I think it's probably going to be a situation here where there's going to be a mix of the old and the new in this new season. But I think we can be confident, because they also say in this press release, Paramount Plus subscribers can continue to catch all the action on the Big Brother live feeds.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I think, with everyone who was watching Big Brother Canada and what they decided to do to cut the live feeds and instead give you these digital dailies, which everyone was really unhappy about for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch this show sort of for that voyeurism feel where you get to watch people all the time. And that's the way also people are held accountable for the things that they do say or don't say, right?
Yeah.
You really get to know people. They are saying here that there is going to be live feeds. That is what they have said in this press release, that you can still subscribe to Paramount Plus, that the live feeds are going to be there. Now, can that change between now and then? Sure. I mean, anything can change. It's their network to do with what they want. But that's what the press release is saying right now. It is saying the words live feed. So,
you know what Paramount Plus really loves?
Live feeds?
Money. They love money.
They
They're
do.
going to greenlit a Yellowstone spinoff that is basically just following the journey of a tumbleweed on the
I know.
Yellowstone ranch because Taylor Sheridan makes them that much money. Like this is the thing that I was never worried about them losing the live feeds for Big Brother US because Canada, it's its own beast. It's not even really Big Brother anymore in the way that I consider it because I think live feeds are essential to Big Brother, but it's like CBS and Paramount Plus, they make so much freaking money on this show that I don't think they're worried about really anything else. Like this is their primary motivation. Show them the money. I hate that this is the way the world revolves around it sometimes, but hey, if it gets us more live feeds, I'm not gonna complain.
Listen, it's a business. It's an entertainment business. They are here to make money. I mean, they have employees. Everybody's getting paid. This is people's jobs. It's the way it is.
All right. Well, we'll be back this summer to take you through everything that happens on Big Brother 25. Hopefully, we have a very, very fun season with no dud cast members that just sit around and showmance and don't do anything else.
Yeah, and of course, if there's any more information that does come out that's like real information, we're not here to be part of, the rumor mill. If there's real information that comes out, we will be back with more videos.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for checking this out. Take a look at our Patreon. Link is in the description. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed already, and we will see you here next time.